It is going to be a great day in the Eagles Nest. We're halfway through the week already, and we are going to finish the week strong. And first things first, let's take a look at our leaderboard. Congratulations so far to our current specials champions, our hallway champions, and our soaring champions. Are those going to change hands on Friday? We'll just have to wait and see. But I am excited for those scholars and classrooms that are continuing to do the right thing each and every day. And remember, we'll also have a brand new belt coming out on Friday as well, the attendance championship belt. So we'll have a total of 4 belts that will be out. So I'm really excited about that. And then a special congratulations and highlighting our scholars of the week from last week, as they are representing this week as the current scholars of the week. And we're looking forward to making sure that we are crowning some new scholars of the week on Friday. So even though it's a short week, we still have a chance. You still have a chance and an opportunity to become a scholar of the week. So I'm looking forward to seeing who are going to be crowned our new champs on Friday. So today is September the 7th, and it is a Wednesday. So looking forward to a great day midway through the week. But just a couple of reminder, scholars, before we get started with a couple of things on morning announcements this morning. First things first, if you have a cell phone, make sure that you are putting that up away in your book bag. Also, when you are in the hallways, we did a great job with this yesterday. We're always facing where our teacher is standing, or if we're coming back from specials, we're always following along, because that helps us be sure that we can actively listen to the speaker when we're in the hallways, but it also helps us to keep our hands and feet and our bodies off of the wall, and then making sure that we're continuing to be voice level 0 during those transitions. That'll really help out, especially with classes going on throughout the day. That is why we do that here, so you can make sure if you're walking to a specials class, hey, that's okay, but somebody else is probably teaching, so we want to make sure that we are being respectful of their time. So here's our 7-day forecast this week. So it's looking today about a 40% chance of rain. Hopefully, those will stay away so that you can be able to get outside today. If you are outside, make sure you're not only in your recess zone, but following the Fairview 5 still happens even during recess. So make sure you're continuing to do that. And we also have our Fairview 5. So if you know the Fairview 5, you can say it along with me, right? Fairview 5 number 1 is actively listening to the speaker. That means I'm locked in on everything with my eyes and my ears on what is going on inside my classroom at all times. Number 2, I'm keeping my hands and feet to myself. Number 3, cleaning up my area. And number 4, being kind to others with our words and our actions. And number 5, we are doing our best daily. So we are asking that you always do your best each and every day in the Eagles Nest. That is a great thing to do, as it allows you to accomplish all of the other Fairview 5 that are there. And here we go, Scholar Pledge, right? As a Fairview Scholar, I choose integrity, excellence, and teamwork, right? Those are 3 words that we've highlighted, 3 words that mean a lot to us in the Eagles Nest, but those are things that elite scholars have, right? Integrity, excellence, and teamwork. It says, today I will soar to new heights and do my best. I am a Fairview Eagle and I will be successful. You definitely will be successful. So, hey, one of my most favorite things that we get to do here is highlight a staff member of the month. So we've been in school for almost a month now. And so at the beginning of each month, that first week, we try to celebrate and highlight a staff member, a teacher, for going above and beyond. And I will tell you, man, it is just like Scholars of the Week. It's so hard just to choose one. But with that, we want to make sure that we know that our scholars know that if you're a staff member of the month, take a look at what that means. It's something or somebody that showcases the following: integrity, excellence, and teamwork. So the same words that we talk about every single day are the same thing that our staff and teachers do every single day in the Eagles Nest. It's a staff member that goes above and beyond and does great things each and every day in the Eagles Nest. And so without further ado, and this staff member, since it's only Wednesday, that means this staff member gets to run down the hallway on Fridays with the Scholars of the Week. Why not, right? Why not? So they're going to have the opportunity to do that. And they also get the professional belt up here. This is a real one, solid gold up here. Staff Member of the Month belt that they get to carry around wherever they want. Showcase it in their room. They are going to be the Staff Member of the Month all month long. If you see the Staff Member of the Hallway Scholars, be sure to give them a high five, a fist bump, and say congratulations. And continue to do that to all of our teachers and staff members because they are all fantastic at what they do each and every day here in the Eagles Nest. But if we only had to choose one this month, integrity, excellence, and teamwork, let's give a huge, warm applause for the Staff Member of the Month here in the Eagles Nest. It's none other than Mr. Benjamin. Congratulations, Mr. Benjamin. You are a Staff Member of the Month. I heard some cheers all around the building. Thank you for that. So, Mr. B, I will be bringing you around your championship belt here very, very soon. So, congratulations. And all the work that you have done so far, and then all the work you did this summer as well in summer school. And I know a lot of our staff was working during the summer programming as well. So definitely, scholars, high five your staff members and teachers today, especially Mr. B, but especially your teachers that are in front of you today for continuing to do great things and bringing it every single day. I'm telling you, they are your ticket to getting to the next level. So with that being said, thank you, Mr. B, for all that you do. And we're going to move in very quickly to start talking here in the next 4 minutes about the hard hat. So scholars, if you take a look, this is a picture of the front cover, and I'm going to unshare my screen and I'm going to spotlight myself. Hopefully it'll pull up for me here in just a second. I should be coming up here in just a second. If I'm not, well, then I'll have to reshare something in just a second. But what I just showed you was the hard hat and the cover of the hard hat, which is a book written by somebody by the name of John Gordon. So I'm going to bring that back up. There we go. So it is written by somebody by the name of John Gordon. So when we read things on morning announcements, it's very important that we do a couple of things. So I am not only, for some of you, you're still learning how to read, which is fantastic, right? But we'll go over vocabulary words on morning announcements. We might come across different concepts that you don't understand yet. Well, that's totally fine. But one of the things that I want us to do is always take a look at the cover first to try to figure out what the story is going to be about, right? That's making a prediction, making inferences based on what I see in front of me. And then also, when we are reading a text, anytime on morning announcements, and when I start reading through this tomorrow, I'll read a page and then I'll, of course, show you the page, right? And I know you can't see me as well right now, but I'll be bigger on the screen tomorrow. But if I ask you to make a prediction about what this book was about or make an inference based on what you see right now, you would probably say, I think I heard it across the building. Right? It's probably about basketball. And you're probably thinking that because up here at the top, you see a hoop, and then you see two individuals or two characters from the story holding a basketball. They're wearing jerseys, right? And then the hard hat we see at the very top, you see that red hat that's up there. And if I asked you, hey, who normally wears a hard hat? What job would you have if you wore a hard hat? And some of you might say, well, construction worker might wear that, or somebody that works outside so they can protect their head and protect their brain through all things while they're working. And so the last piece is this little piece right beside me. Let me move out of the way. It says that this is a story about 10 ways to be a great teammate. So before I even open up this book, before I even open it up, I want you to see what we just did. I can be able to say, hey, well, I at least know that there's probably going to be two main characters because I see them right here on the front. I also know that if it's a hard hat, it probably has to do with something, right, where somebody's working really hard at something. And then it tells me that it's about being a great teammate. So I'm going to come away after reading this book with 10 ways on how I can be a better teammate. So some questions that I might still have are, is it 10 ways to be a great teammate in basketball? Is it 10 ways to be a great teammate if I'm a construction worker? So what ways does it mean about being a great teammate? So that might be some of the questions that I have. So one thing I wanted to do this morning before we ever even opened the book is show you the process of my thinking before I even opened the book. So just by looking at the cover, you can gain a lot of information and make a lot of predictions make a lot of inferences about what that story might be about. We do it all the time with our brain. And so with stories, we can do the same exact thing. If you're watching a TV show or a movie, even if you're watching a TikTok or an Instagram reel, right, you are making a prediction about what you think is going to happen next, right? Well, you can do the same thing when you're reading a story. I'm looking forward to cracking this open tomorrow. It is going to be a fantastic read where we figure out, hey, what are the 10 ways that we can be a better teammate? And so tomorrow, I'm looking forward to that. We'll review some stuff first thing in the morning, and then we will get right into our text, and we should be able to finish this in a couple of days. It's not that long, but I'm really looking forward to us working with this as well. So, hey, scholars, it is now 7:40. It's time to get after it today. I hope you have a fantastic day in the Eagle's Nest. Remember not only to follow the Fairview 5, but make sure that you are being an elite scholar, right? Good is good, great is great, but elite is elite. So we're looking for elite scholars that are showing integrity, excellence, and teamwork in all that you do. Looking forward to seeing you in action today. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday in the Eagle's Nest.